welcome back everyone. We are out live at the Texas Air and Space Museum. We're right next to the Rick Husband International Airport here for the AirPower Tour, and if we're having to shout a little bit, it's because, well, the World War II airplane is about to take off. If it starts taxiing, I know Zach will be getting a shot of that to show you what's happening out here. But right now, I'm here with Maggie. We're standing in front of Fifi, which is a B-29 Super Fortress. Maggie, you're here with the Commemorative Air Force. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you, Sheldon?
Doing pretty good. Glad that y'all are having us out here. And I mean, this is a really, I think, a rare treat getting to have these pieces of history that are still functioning, still flying out here. So tell us about Fifi here and what this plane and the history that it's seen.
Absolutely. So our B-29 is almost 80 years old. We've been flying her around the country all summer. Our mission is to educate, honor, and inspire, and that's what we strive to do. So we bring our warbirds out, we expose the public to them, hope people get a chance to learn more about World War II. The B-29, of course, was known for dropping the atomic bombs. It's just an absolutely incredible aircraft to get to travel with and be a steward of, so we're real proud of her.
Yeah, and like you were saying, I mean, you're a steward of this aircraft. As you actually travel with it, y'all travel all around the country showing this to people. So I mean, that's what I think is so neat about it, that this isn't just a showpiece. I mean, this is a plane that's seen World War II action. It's still flying today. What is that like for you, getting to fly around the country in this airplane?
Oh, it's an absolute honor. It's an absolute honor and privilege. And all of us are volunteers. We're an entire volunteer organization, from our pilots down to myself. I'm a scanner crewman in the back, and everyone who works our ride desk, everything in between. So it's just a bunch of folks from all different walks of life who have the same passion.
Right. So here we go. So we get into this plane. They're getting ready to taxi here. So Zach, we can actually get a shot of this here real quick, show you what's happening. So this is some of the fun that y'all get to have here. Is people can come out and look at these planes, but they can also go ride on them. We're actually seeing somebody go for a ride on what's called the AT-6 Texan there. He's waving at the camera. So tell us about this airplane real quick.
Yeah, the T-6 Texan was actually a trainer, so that would have been maybe the third or fourth airplane that a pilot would have kind of graduated to before kind of moving into either a fighter or a bomber track in terms of their flying in the wartime. So it's a really cool experience to get to fly in that. We do actually have some ride flights available in that for today, as well as in Fifi. So if anyone's looking to come out and get that experience, we've got plenty of spots left.
So what do people need to know? Of course, if they want to just come out and see these airplanes, if they want to go for a ride,
Yep.
Like I said, you guys are out here today and tomorrow, so you got a short window to come out and see these aircraft. What do people need to know about coming and seeing these?
Absolutely. So we're open, actually we're open right now until about 5 today, until about 3 tomorrow. Ramp access is $20 for adults. Kiddos 11 to 17 are going to be $10. Under that is free. And ramp access gets you a cockpit tour on Fifi. You can kind of go in the bomb bay, check out the cockpit, and then the ride flights are varying numbers in terms of the price, but you can check in with our friendly ride desk folks and they get folks taken care of.
There you go. So I mean, so you get a rare opportunity to get to ride on one of these airplanes. Like I said, that one might cost a little bit more, but that's all right. So $20 for adults, 10 for kids. And what age is it? Number and below that gets in for free?
10 and below is free.
10 below free. So that's from 9 to 5 today. You can come out, see these aircraft, and like I said, I mean, it's you're here for just a short little while, but you get to come see the inside of the plane, you get to see the outside of it and everything, and also just get to learn a little bit about the history, because I've talked to a few folks here, and I mean, y'all get to walk through these planes and tell about the history and all the different, roles, and like I said, you're called rear scanner. Correct?
Well, I'm a scanner, and we have 3 scanners that crew in the back when we fly. Yep.
All right. So what is your job while this airplane's flying?
Yeah, so we kind of sit in the back. We're monitoring the landing gear, the flaps, the engines. Of course, we're kind of the eyes and the ears of the pilots, flight engineers back there. So we really have an important job to make sure everything that is supposed to be happening does actually happen while we're back there and while we're flying.
I think it's an important job for sure, because y'all are based out of kind of the Dallas area, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, obviously here in Texas, you're kind of on this final leg, getting to go home after this, which I'm sure y'all are very excited about. But, I mean, tell us about just what kind of feelings it gives you when you get to see people's reactions to getting to see this airplane in person.
Yeah, that's the best part of the job for sure, is getting to share it with people who maybe haven't experienced it before, or folks who have a special connection to the plane, whether it's a grandfather, father, that kind of thing. We've had people come out whose family actually crewed on the airplane, or maybe built the airplane, or some sort of connection like that, and just getting to see it through their eyes is the most special part of it for sure.
Well, it definitely sounds very special for sure. So thank you for talking to us and letting us kind of get a look at Fifi here. And that's the thing, is you can come see this B-29 Super Fortress up close and personal today, tomorrow. Come and see it, possibly even get a ride on it. Certainly sounds like a fun time, and just get to see this history like this up close and personal, because it is certainly a neat thing to see in person for sure. So Maggie, thank you for your time today.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Of course, and we've got more Second Cup here in just a little bit, so stay with us.